Lee Joo-Hee was first shown in episode 1 of the story, with Sung Jin Woo and other hunters taking on a D-rank dungeon, but we didn't really get the story of how Sung Jin Woo and Lee Joo-Hee met each other, as well as who really is Joo-Hee. So with that, let's start this video about the story of Lee Joo-Hee before she met Sung Jin Woo and how their friendship was built and could possibly have become a couple if it wasn't because of that event. With that, let's start the story of the healer who chose to walk away. Joo-Hee was first seen talking to Woo Jin-chul about her trauma on an incident, about the sight of her cousin lying cold in front of her. She also talked about the first time she discovered a gate where lots of children inside were dead, and especially thinking about the child that she couldn't save. After listening to Joo-Hee, Jin-chul wanted her to still become a hunter despite feeling anxious and scared. He goes on and continues to say that her power has the capability of saving those who stand in the line of fire, basically saying that she has the power to save someone's life. This persuaded Joo-Hee to agree and become a hunter. Her very first gate as a hunter is an E-level gate, which is a good dungeon to give her some experience and knowledge to know how to become a hunter. She approached their party members and chatted with them, feeling tense because this is her first time going in a dungeon apart from the first dungeon, where she got traumatized, which they didn't really emphasize. This is also the gate where she first met a hunter called Sung Jin Woo. When she first saw Jin Woo, the first thing that came across her mind was that he looks so weak compared to everybody in the party. One dude on their party mentioned that Sung Jin Woo is an E-rank hunter, which is basically just a civilian, so he asked Joo-Hee to put extra protection on him. They finished the dungeon with Joo-Hee getting all the praises with all her party members saying, quote unquote, "Having a high-ranking healer makes a huge difference, and it's really amazing how I didn't get tired at all." This is a big thing, especially for a person with a trauma on diving on a dungeon such as Joo-Hee. She felt relieved that she did well on her first day. Jin Woo approached Joo-Hee and said that because of her, he was able to keep up today, so he thanked her. Joo-Hee said that it was nothing, then proceeded to ask if Jin Woo was sure about being a hunter. Jin Woo just brushed off the question and left, telling her he hopes to see her next time. They said goodbye, but Joo-Hee is still worried about Sung. In her next raid, her raid party asked her why she doesn't participate in A-rank gates, because the rewards there are greater, even stating that participating in just a few A-rank gates would have already bought her a house. Joo-Hee just laughed and was stuttering. She then answered that she thinks that it's still too early for her, but in reality, she said to herself that it's because she's still scared to see someone die, showing that her trauma is still not healed after successfully clearing a few dungeons. This just shows that even before the double dungeon, Joo-Hee is already scared and traumatized. It is easy to see that she's still not ready to become a hunter. Her party then tells her to at least try it at least once because she's completely on a different level. She then mustered up the courage to find a B-rank dungeon and try it out. She then entered the dungeon with B-rank hunters and an A-rank hunter. Her experience in the B-rank dungeon is not pleasant to say the least. She was getting nervous, and she's always caught in a daze. The B-rank hunter called out Joo-Hee, saying, "Do you realize that we're suffering from injuries more than usual because of you?" They continued to angrily yap about Joo-Hee underperforming, and all Joo-Hee could say was sorry. After all of that, Joo-Hee came out questioning her decision again if she really should be a hunter. After joining that raid, she's now afraid of joining even D-rank gates. She starts questioning her skills, even declining an invite from her past party who she cleared a D-rank gate with. We could really see how Joo-Hee's mentality was really not suited for being a hunter. The next scene is in the hospital. As they were talking about her health, the doctor mentioned that caring for her mental health is as important as taking care of her physical health. Because of her mental problems, she remembered what the D-rank hunter asked her, if she wants to work at a hospital because there are a lot of people who do it. As she was thinking, she saw Jin Woo coming out of the hospital covered in bandages and his face covered in wounds, looking beat up. Joo-Hee asked, "Were you not healed by a healer?" Jin Woo replied, "It's fine. I get hurt like this pretty often. Fortunately, it wasn't to the point where I had to be hospitalized." Joo-Hee replied, "This isn't enough to get you hospitalized?" Jin Woo then said that he's been in worse condition and came back in just a few days, showing his dedication to providing for his family. Joo-Hee asks Jin Woo again why he's so set up on being a hunter even after getting hurt so much. Jin Woo again just shrugged off the question and said his goodbye. Joo-Hee went home and rested. The next day, she then had the courage to try out a D-rank dungeon where she met her former comrades. The unnamed D-rank hunter was trying to riz Joo-Hee, but she still focused on that E-tier backshot from our weak Jin Woo. When Jin Woo joined the party, Joo-Hee noticed that he was again full of injuries, so she got worried. She then asked Jin Woo if she's okay and said that he should stay close to her just in case something happens. Inside the dungeon, Joo-Hee is always focused on Jin Woo's safety. I also started to notice that when she's inside a dungeon with Jin Woo, she's always focused and performs better. After clearing the dungeon, Joo-Hee complained to Jin Woo, saying that he can't always get hurt like this, following it up with, "Your family doesn't stop you? Even if not your family, maybe the people around you? Don't your friends?" Jin Woo cut Joo-Hee off and said, "My little sister tries to stop me every time. She keeps threatening to get a job herself." Joo-Hee replied, "Your sister sounds sweet." Jin Woo replied, "She is. That's why I don't want to make things hard for her." Joo-Hee later then said to promise her to not do anything that could put his life at risk, telling herself that she's afraid to see someone she knows die. Jin Woo reassured her by saying that he knows he have people who wants him to come home safe. Seeing how Jin Woo reacted, Joo-Hee wanted to get to know him a little better. So they started by calling each other by their first name. Here we can see how both of them became friends. Unlike other hunters, Joo-Hee wanted to become friends with someone as weak as Jin Woo. The next day, they both met again as a party clearing a dungeon gate. Before entering the gate, they had a little chat showing how their relationship grew closer and closer. While talking, Jin Woo said that she should be doing something for Joo-Hee because of all the help that she's giving him. Joo-Hee replied that it was just her job, so don't worry about it. Joo-Hee also said to herself that, if anything, Jin Woo was the one saving her because by helping him, she's now starting to believe in herself. Inside the dungeon, Jin Woo noticed that Joo-Hee was not feeling well. He then asked her if she's okay. Joo-Hee laughed anxiously, then replied, "Yes, I'm fine." Joo-Hee asked Jin Woo to go on ahead, she'll be following right behind him. Jin Woo agreed and told her to call him if he needs anything. It turns out, Joo-Hee was remembering her past experience. She then assured herself that they're all skilled people in the dungeon, so nothing bad should really happen. After calming down, she noticed that Jin Woo and the others are gone and run to catch up to them. As she was nearing the party, she noticed Jin Woo getting attacked by werewolves. Jin Woo was injured and bleeding, trying to defeat the werewolves that the other party members missed. Because of this, Joo-Hee remembered her trauma about werewolf, children, and body growing colder and colder in her arms. Panicking, Joo-Hee thought that Jin Woo was going to die. Jin Woo slapped her cheeks to calm the panicking Joo-Hee. Jin Woo said that he's really okay, even saying that she should see the number of werewolves that he killed. By comparison, his condition was nothing. Joo-Hee apologized for causing trouble, but Jin Woo just said that she's never caused him trouble. He continues to say that you've always done your best to save everyone. Even now, you're doing all of this just to save someone else. Because of this, Joo-Hee was able to calm down. The C-rank hunter they came in with found the two and came to save them, but all Joo-Hee could hear was Jin Woo's voice. The next day, which is the episode 1 of the anime, before starting her dungeon with Jin Woo, she was thinking to herself. She was saying, "I've seen many gates since then, but I can't forget the look in his eyes. At first, I just felt bad for him because he was hardly different from civilians. I wanted to protect him because he seemed weak like my younger siblings. But now, right now, I want to be next to him and watch him grow as strong as his resolve. What should I do? This is a big problem. I don't know the name of this emotion." Just as she was talking to herself, Jin Woo called her. She then scolded Jin Woo about him getting hurt again. Jin Woo replied, "I was just doing an E-rank dungeon, so I was the only one that got hurt." He continued to say that everyone was a higher ranked than him, so they didn't hire a healer. Joo-Hee got angry and complained, saying, How could they not hire a healer just because they're the ones who won't get hurt? Jin Woo replied that it's fine. It's because I'm weak. He then changed the subject by saying that the gate was starting, so he ran towards the other party members. Joo-Hee thought to herself, he's walking in front and I'm walking behind. Someday I'll walk beside him, no matter what happens. I want to fulfill his wish. Then everything else was history. Joo-Hee's friendship with Jin Woo fell apart because of the double dungeon incident, leading to Joo-Hee to stop trying to become a hunter, living her life in the province. And then slowly, the potential of them being together started to dwindle until they again became just strangers to each other. With that, this ends the story of Lee Joo-Hee. Tell me in the comments who I should cover next. Leave a sub and see you in the next video.